awareness is always here. Usually we're fixated on the objects of awareness. Okay? We're fixated on the thoughts, the stories, the feelings, the waves. So we don't notice that wakefulness. We don't notice that it's here. And there's I think it was Aldous Huxley who described it as a reducing valve of awareness, that to survive, our consciousness reduces the amount of information we take in to primarily that which is causing threats or might give us some satisfaction or give us a way to connect or whatever it is that we're wanting or fearing. It tells us about that, but it leaves out a whole lot else. So what we're doing is, as we evolve, we're looking in the mirror to reopen to the whole domain of awareness, the background of awareness that we have been missing. An attitude that really makes a difference as you are practicing turning the mirror. And John O'Donohue described it this way. He said, "What you encounter, recognize, or discover depends to a large degree on the quality of your approach. When we approach with reverence, great things decide to approach us." So when you turn the mirror, one way to sense reverence is a profound interest and openness and care. Just, what is this really? A sincerity. In our culture, we tend to strive, like, okay, what is behind the mirror? What am I seeing? What's there? It's got to be more receptive, more laid back, more relaxed. So one way that we begin is that we start where we are with the senses awake, and then we turn back to what's behind that wakefulness. So we'll practice now. Take a moment to find a way of sitting that's comfortable. And keep it very simple. These will be short explorations, and then you might choose to explore more on your own. So as you close your eyes and bring your attention inward, feel your breath and relax with your breath. Notice if there's any part of your body that wants to let go a little bit right now. And as you relax with the breath, you might notice whatever changing waves are going on inside you. And by that I mean whatever you're aware of, the sounds right now. Maybe you're aware of the sensations of breathing, or maybe you're aware of sensations in your hand. So be aware of whatever experiences are calling you. And then you might ask yourself, what is aware of this right now? What's aware of these sounds or these feelings? What's witnessing? Can you find the witness? Can you sense the part of you that's aware or witnessing sound and sensation? Is there a place that you're aware of witnessing from? Is there a felt sense of witnessing? And then you might ask, and what's aware of this? What's aware of the witnessing? And just relax back. Just be awareness. Sometimes described as the backward step. Noticing what's happening. And where's the witness to that? And what's even aware of that witness? As one teacher describes it, as you watch your mind, you discover yourself as the watcher. When you stand motionless, only watching, you discover yourself as the light behind the watcher. The source of light is the source of all knowledge and love. That source alone is. Go back to that source and abide there. That's Sri Nisargadatta. Now again, be aware right this moment. What's calling your attention? Maybe sounds, feelings. So you're turning the mirror and noticing the waves. What is witnessing the sounds and the feelings? What's aware of that? As you watch your mind, you discover yourself as the watcher. When you stand motionless, only watching, you discover yourself as the light behind the watcher. The source of light is the source of all knowledge and love. That source alone is. Go back to that source and abide there. When you sense the awareness that's aware, what are the qualities of awareness? When you turn the mirror on awareness, what do you notice? Become familiar with the quality of presence, this background of awareness that's here. Can you sense that it's wakeful? You sense that awareness is awake. There's a cognition, there's a knowing. Can you sense that awareness is wide open? There's no center, there's no boundary. You sense that whenever awareness becomes aware of waves, there's a tenderness, a natural tenderness that includes. These are the three qualities often described as the essence of awareness: wakeful, open, and tender. And there's nothing more vast and mysterious and loving than the awareness that's your nature. It's a refuge. this same awareness that we usually are not so aware of, that's in the background because we're kind of fixated with our attention on the movie screen. This same awareness is shining through the eyes and living through the hearts of every being you meet. It's the source of every being. And yet if you look to see it, you'll see their face or you'll hear their words. It's not like you can land on a something. In fact, the Tibetans describe it that the true seeing is a seeing of no thing. And yet you can experience it. This is Juan Ramon Jimenez, how he describes it. He says, I unpetaled you like a rose to see your soul, and I didn't see it. But everything around, horizons of lands and of seas, everything out to the infinite, was filled with a fragrance enormous and alive. I unpetaled you like a rose to see your soul, and I didn't see it. But everything around, horizons of lands and of seas, everything out to the infinite, was filled with a fragrance enormous and alive.